I want to say hello to some of the participants at our Say Play Center out at Lipke, which we're very proud of here. There was a very interesting challenge that was done by Tom Goris, the owner of the Pistons, at the end of last year's broadcast. He gave us an extraordinary amount of money, but then he put $100,000 on the table and said, I want the kids at the Say Play Center to decide where this $100,000 should go. And that money was to be split between 4 charities of their choice. And so the kids sat through all kinds of presentations. They interviewed different charities. And a couple of the kids who were on that committee are here today, as well as one of the recipients of it. So let me say hello, first of all, to Kayvon White, who's 12 years old. Hi, Kayvon. I'm over here.
Hi.
How are you doing? Okay.
Good.
And then Samaya Fields.
Hi.
Hey, she's over there. Okay, 12 years of age. So, and before I introduce you to the representative of the group that was winning, so what was that process like, Samaya, in terms of interviewing people and deciding who's going to get $100,000?
It was fun because it was my first time ever doing something like that. It was fun trying to find out who we were going to give the money to and looking for the organizations. That was cool.
Yeah, it sounds cool. And how about you, Kayvon? What did you like about the process?
Debating which organization we could give it to, because it was fun. I like talking about stuff and finding solutions to stuff.
And did you come up with some hard questions for those organizations?
Not really, but I don't know for real, because it was kind of hard on making a decision what organization I really wanted to.
Wasn't that kind of a weird thing that you're going to decide like where $100,000 is going to go?
Yes, because I ain't expected at all coming to Somerset Cal. I just thought it was going to be a regular time.
What's the most amount of money, Samaya, that you ever had to give away to anybody before $100,000?
I really don't know.
$1? $10?
Probably like $20.
$20. So this was a bit of a jump, but you made a selection, and several selections, obviously, and one of those selections is 6 Feet Over, which is a nonprofit servicing Michigan, providing financial and emotional support for survivors of suicide loss and individuals with lived experience of suicide. Katie Hardy is the founder and executive director of 6 Feet Over. She's right here. Hi, Katie. So press that button right in front of you that makes it go green. There you go. Hi.
Hi.
All right. How weird was it to be interviewing with 11 and 12-year-old kids for a substantial grant?
Well, I mean, it was amazing to be in that situation, but I told them, and I've told multiple people since, I've spoken in front of groups of 700 or 800 people, and I've been pretty okay, but I was in front of about 30 kids, and it was torture.
It's nerve-wracking, isn't it?
It was the scariest I've ever been in my life.
Can't read the faces, you don't know what the cues you're looking for.
They just exuded power. And I was felt like a little...
Well, give a kid $100,000 and
Yeah.
they'll exude power.
Oh, yeah. It was awesome.
So, Kayvon, why did you choose 6 Feet Over?
Because I was supposed to 6 feet over because I wanted something that had to do with mental health. So as I was looking, I saw that 6 feet over wasn't that big, it wasn't that small either. So I thought that'd be a good choice, since it really wasn't on the topic of what I wanted to bring.
And Samaya, what did you learn from this whole experience?
I learned that it's good to give back to others.
Well, that's a pretty damn good lesson right there. These are some of the fine young people who populate our Say Detroit Play Center at Lipke Park. We're very proud of them. We're proud of the work that they did. We're happy for 6 Feet Over, and you, Katie, that you were the recipient of this. And I hope you come back, and I hope Mr. Goris makes the same presentation again when we talk to him later on the show. Thank you guys for coming out. How about it for our wonderful young people at the Say Play Center? This is what we're raising money for. Good investments in our community and in our young people.